Hey guys,
Welcome back to Harsh Worded, Tenderhearted.
it's December.
I was going to say 2023 is coming to a close. We are about to start 2024, which is fucked.
That's crazy.
Like that's me and my stepsister at work, we talk about it all the time. We're like, where the hell did 2023 go?
No, I feel like I blinked.
It was the fastest year of my life. For
that's
sure.
crazy.
It was the fastest year of my life. Well, I don't remember a lot of it actually now that I'm thinking of it.
Oh my god,
but
I was reading my diary. Okay, so I was on TikTok and this girl was reading her diary from when she was younger. And I
Yeah.
have every single diary I've ever written in since I was 10.
Do you actually?
Yeah, just collecting dust on my bookshelf. And I haven't reread them since I wrote them.
Mm-hmm.
So I go over and I pick a random one. And it's probably the worst one I could have picked because it was from when I was ages 13 through 15. And she was a little unhinged.
I'm dead.
Mostly about boys.
Okay.
Which kind of
okay.
sucks because Danny boy.
Oh
I can't
my
believe I'm right.
God.
No, literally, I was
That's
reading
crazy.
it. I was reading it and I was like, I can't believe 13-year-old Kaira is writing about Danny boy, and then I'm still writing about Danny boy.
That's crazy. What did I say about the universe?
Turns out the last time Danny boy made his little appearance in my life, I was 15, and you want to know how long it took her to get over him? Because she documented the entire thing from the time they broke up for the first time to the time that she got over him. Guess how many months?
10.
No, 8.
That's
I
crazy.
don't remember that. So I'm like trauma blocking.
Yeah, I trauma block most of my childhood. Like, genuinely, I don't remember. I have, like, high school was also really, really rough for me. Like, a lot of people are like, oh my God, like, high school is the best 4 years of my life. I'd do it all over again. No. It was a bad time, so I don't remember a lot of that. And then before that, I don't really remember a lot of that. Like, my memory kind of starts when I'm, like, 20.
That's
you
not
know?
a long time ago, though.
I know.
That's interesting.
I know. And, like, I have, like, random memories, obviously, like, things that I remember
Yeah, but it's not like
happening.
chronological.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that so weird? I'll talk to my friends and I'll be like, no, like I don't really remember. And they're like, how do you not remember? And I'm like, do you remember? And they're like, yeah, like I like, and it's like it makes sense in their mind, like it chronologically
Yeah, like
happens.
they can tell the story of their
Yeah.
life. Yeah.
I couldn't do that if you
No,
asked.
neither could I. Not in order, at
Yeah,
least.
not
you
in
know?
order. No, like if you start talking about like something, I'll remember something that has to do with that happened to me. But then like other than that,
Yeah, I have no idea how old I was. I have no
Yeah.
idea, like.
and apparently that's not normal. The shock that I felt when I found out that wasn't like
I know.
a universal thing.
I know, right? I was like, oh shit, like that's crazy. So I don't know if 2023 is actually the fastest year of my life, but it definitely was one of the fastest adult years of my life. Today we thought we'd talk about some things that we're proud of from 2023 and then some goals that we have in 2024, you know, kind of like manifesting queens. Oh my God, guys, funny story. Okay, so I was telling Kai this, but I think I'm in my manifesting era. She was going to see the Taylor Swift concert movie.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
I said, I am not going to see that because I don't want to see it until I see it live. Not having tickets. I didn't have tickets. We were waitlisted
No.
for Toronto, like
The
whatever.
Vancouver shows weren't even announced.
Yeah, and I was like, and I will be seeing it live. Mark my words. So I didn't go see the movie, and I was like looking up a couple times for it to ask my friend, but then I was like, you know what, fuck it, whatever. And then I got the email that I got a code, and then we got tickets, and I was like, no way. And then we're gonna go through our Spotify Wrapped, which we actually haven't told each other yet. Mine's
No.
hilarious.
Usually I post mine every year, but this year's no, it was embarrassing because
Yeah,
like
mine's so embarrassing.
you could, oh my God, you could tell a lot about a person in the year they had through their Spotify Wrapped, and mine you could easily psychoanalyze me.
Oh no, yeah, mine too.
It's so bad.
Mine is so fucking funny. So we were trying to do 5 accomplishments and then 5 goals. And then we were talking about it and I was like, Kaya, I haven't accomplished much this year. I couldn't come up with 5 things.
Neither could I.
So we're going to go with what we got.
I took a gap year. I didn't really do anything this year.
2023 was like the most, I will say, uncomfortable year of growth for me ever.
Yeah, I was gonna say that this year, despite me not doing much, I think it was very vital to my my personal growth.
Yeah. And it was like, it was so uncomfortable. This whole year, like, is just... I'm ready for 2024. I remember saying that 2023 was going to be my year, and I'm not one to say that. I don't really believe in like new year, new me. You're the same bitch you were yesterday, you know? But I also believe that you are under no obligation to be the same person you were 5 minutes ago. So like I use it as an excuse with myself to kind of like, okay, there is no excuse. It is a new year.
Yeah,
You know, like get it together. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited for 2024 for that reason. You know that rebrand I was talking about? I mean it. You as my witness.
I'm
You as my witness.
dead.
And you know what? I've made little baby steps.
Yeah, I think that's why, because 2023 was so uncomfortable because I was going through a rebrand. So that's why I think I'm excited for 2024 because I've gone through the hard parts of the rebrand,
Yeah.
and now I'm like, okay.
Now you get to live the rebrand.
Yeah, like we're good. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, do you want to start with something that you're proud of?
Oh, I graduated this year.
Yeah,
Which
she
is
graduated
fun.
university.
I did. Oh my God. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I've said it before on the pod, but that degree almost took me out. Like, I'm not even joking.
Dead.
Like, I have like my friends, we will talk about it because like now I'm sort of like in limbo where I don't really know what I want to do right now. And like my friends are all kind of set up and like what they have an idea of what they want to do. And I was talking to them about like, oh, maybe I want to go back to school. Like I do want to go back to school. And they were asking me if I wanted to go for like a master's or like for something else. And then I was like, I don't really know. Like I was thinking master's, but I know if I want to do master's, I'm gonna want to have to go get my doctorate because I'm there almost.
Yeah, like you're already halfway there.
Yeah. And they were like, ooh, are you sure? Because like your mental health is really, really bad when you were
Right.
doing your degree. And then like I didn't think it was that bad for all my friends to be like, ooh, you know?
I'm dead.
Like,
I think you were just, when you're during the people that have a good balance and like during the week, they're like very professional and then on the weekends they're wild.
Mhm.
I think it's just that contrast between you in school and you out of school.
Yeah, because I never really had like a good balance. I still like
Yeah, like when
don't-
you're in school, like you're in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like you're gonna do it. So I think on the outside, it just kind of looks like you weren't doing as well, because you're like a little bit more isolated. But like what she does is hard, like
It's
what
hard.
she studies is not easy. So obviously it's hard, like you're not gonna be going out and stuff. But
Yeah, proud about that. Made it through.
yeah,
Came
she
out
walked
on the
across
other
that
side.
stage. We've
Yeah.
said this before, but first one.
First one.
My first thing that I'm proud of is starting a podcast.
Oh my God, that's one of mine.
Is it actually?
Yeah, being like more consistent, like starting a podcast, being more consistent because we're pretty consistent in how much
and
we
like
post.
doing things that we say that we want to do.
Yeah.
Like that's something big.
like executing what we say what we're going to do.
Yeah, no, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. I love that
Because it's like it's not the first social media endeavor thing that we ever decided to
tried.
pursue.
Yeah. Everybody talks about starting a podcast.
Yeah, but
like
we
everyone's like, oh my
did
God,
it.
let's start. Yeah, exactly. Right. Like we were like,
Yeah.
okay, let's do this. We're doing this. And we actually started with a group of 4 of us.
Yes.
I don't know if we've talked about that.
I think we have.
Have we?
Briefly.
Okay. But there were 4 of us and it was the 4 girl cousins. And then one went down and then the other went down. So you know what? I am so proud that we actually went
It was
through with
just
it because
us two.
we very well could have been like, okay, whatever. Like they're not in it, we're not in it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Very easy for me to do. We did it. And I know it's not like the biggest thing yet. Like it's not like we're not
Manifestation
sitting
era.
we're not sitting here being like, oh my God, I can't believe we're famous. But like we did something.
We did something and we're sticking to it, and I'm proud
Yeah.
of us for that.
Yeah, exactly.
This year, I kind of stood on business a little bit. I set boundaries.
Love that.
Yeah, specifically, but with like friendships and stuff. I don't know how
Like
to word
putting
it.
yourself first.
Yeah,
Yeah, you put yourself first.
because it's like I'm one of those people where it's like I'll go back until I hate you,
Yeah.
or like I will be there until you either don't want me anymore or you continuously disrespect my boundaries. And I think I'm getting a little more strict on myself with that this year.
My next thing that I'm proud of is that I managed a retail store.
You did.
So I was assistant manager. That was my title.
Basically, manager.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, it's like anybody, like we had a lot of staff coming in and out of that store, and any single one asked them and they would have been like, no, Natasha was the manager of that store. But it was a super I don't want to use the word toxic, but it was not the best work environment. That is
It
something
wasn't that professional.
Yeah, that is also something that anybody who went through that store would agree with. I tried to make it as comfortable as possible for everybody, and I took a lot of pride in that, and it was very hard. Like I was working so much, like multiple 12-hour days in a row. Well, I was in overtime for most of the time that I was working there, and I was tired and like dealing with the shit that I had to deal with at that store. Like it was awful, but like I did it, and it was awful in general, like big picture, and the burnout that I had, and like I literally like made my kidney swell because I was so stressed
Yeah,
out. But like the
that was
days
crazy.
the days that I spent there and like the things that I did there. Like I had a Christmas time. I miss it so bad. I had a little like stocking
You
thing.
had the elf on the shelf, didn't you?
Yeah, we had Snoop on a stoop.
Oh.
That was a different spot every day. I hung stockings, mini stockings, and I cut out in felt my staff's name and put it on
That's
each
so
stocking.
cute.
And then
I
I
love
filled them. And it was so great. I did a Christmas tree. We did a hot chocolate bar. Like I loved organizing that
chocolate
stuff.
bar.
Yeah, I
Oh
baked
my
cookies to
God.
bring every day.
I love
like
that.
I was living my teenage dream.
That's crazy.
I did the pricing for the store, ordering for the store.
It's giving primary teacher.
Exactly. It's like living out my dreams of also being a teacher because I get to do those fun classroom things, but with adult staff. Because you have to be 19 to
Yeah.
work at the store.
You're healing their inner child.
Right?
I
And
love
I always
that.
say that I love that I don't actually have to deal with kids in that business, you know? Like you're 19 or out. But I made it out of it too. I don't work there anymore and it's really sad. But I do miss the time that I spent there and like the people that I met there and stuff like that. Funny, I always said that 202, at least I got him out of it. But so I have nothing from it other than a t-shirt. But no, it was the time that I spent there was the parts that I made fun were very, very fun. And I will forever hold them dear to my heart. And I did it.
Another thing I'm proud of is, okay, listen, I'm still working on it. Still trying to get its claws out of my back. But I think I am starting to learn how to make better decisions for myself. For myself, not for anybody else. And I think it's making a lot of people a little disappointed in me, but I think I'm learning how to sort of deal with that. And I'm very proud of myself for that because for the longest time, I'm making decisions for, what other people wanted from me. And now I'm making decisions for what I want for me.
I love that.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like I always say, I get this a lot where people are like, oh my God, that's like the nicest thing. Like I always say, if you think something, say it. If you feel something about somebody, say it. You know what I'm saying? If you like have a nice thing to say it. That also goes the other way. If I think you're a bitch, I'm going to tell you you're a bitch, But she was just saying that a lot of people, like it feels like some people are disappointed in her, but I just wanted to say that like I love that because I've noticed it too. Like all the cousins have kind of noticed this year has kind of been like, this is my life. Like, this is my life. I have to do what I have to do to make it good for me. And, like, you can see it. Like, it's very something noticeable.
I'm gonna start crying.
No, so am I, literally. But, like, I am so proud of you for that. Because, like, I've noticed it so
Thanks.
much this year. And it is crazy. And it's, like, one of those things that I talked about where, like, before, where, like, you're kind of scared that the younger ones are going to, like, end up like you. You learned that a lot faster than I did. And I'm so proud of you for
Maybe
that.
it's because I had very good examples.
Oh my God, love that. We're both like bawling.
Yeah.
No, I can't. And I think there's also like it feels like there's more of a calmness about life with you lately. Of like, it's okay if I don't have it figured out right this second. I don't need to have the answers all the
cool.
time.
You know what? I'm glad this is like, you can externally see it. That like validates
You can.
everything.
No, you
Love
literally
that.
can. And it's like some people will take it as a bad thing. Some people take it as a good thing. But like, I think it's great.
I also think it's great.
I think it's great.
I don't think I've ever felt more me, to be honest.
Right? I love that. No, I love that. The next thing that I'm proud of from 2023 is taking on a new role at work here. So like I said, I work with my parents now. After that one store closed, I came back here and so the story is the one guy that I was sleeping with that I said that I was going to stop talking about, his brother needed a job. There was like a little bit of a struggle there. I don't want to say I felt bad, but I felt the need to help this guy that I wanted to date me. You know what I'm saying? Like point blank, like that's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This guy, the guy that I
get
wanted.
that.
Yeah. Like
You'll
he wanted,
see that I get that through my Spotify rap later.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. And he's like, oh my God, my brother doesn't have a job. Like he's going, I don't want to talk too much about it, but whatever. And we hired his brother. So then when I returned back to work here, I ended up working with his brother. And then he left and then we hired somebody else who could kind of come in and help out. Yeah. So he started and he has been doing these things with the plants since he was 17 and was 23. So he had a lot of experience hands-on. It's what he does every single day at work since then it's what he goes home and he does the exact same things to his plants at his house. I don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I was not at all ready to take on this role in the slightest, you know? And I had to train with him for a couple weeks because then it came up that he had another job offer that was well over what they were paying him here. And it was kind of like an offer he couldn't refuse. And I genuinely believe that. I said to him I would have done the same thing. We were kind of in the same boat. He's like, Natasha, I'm 23 with no education. I said, bro, I'm 27 with no education. I get it. I would have taken it too. But he moved across the country and I needed to kind of fill that spot with little to no experience. Like I know the things that I've read or the things that I've learned here from before in training, the things that I've researched, the things I talked to like other people from different facilities and stuff, but I've never run a production facility. Like that's crazy. And I had to take 6 years of experience and hammer it into my head in like 2 weeks when we found out that he was leaving. And I had to train really hard, study really hard. And I still have to every single day because I still...
No, you're doing well, though, because sometimes you guys will, like, you and your stepsister will, like, talk about it in front of me. And, like, I will be like, what is going on?
It's like a difficult thing, too. And it's very, like, sciencey.
Yeah.
And I didn't take science past grade 10 because I hate it. After it wasn't mandatory, I was like, screw that. It's, like, mathematical. Like, oh, it's a lot. And I was not at all ready for it, but... I did it and I'm doing it and I'm trying the best that I can.
Yeah. I think you're doing great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. And that's like, I very well could have been like, no, screw that. I'm going back to dispensary. But yeah, I did that and I'm doing it. Okay, so I managed to get, okay, so one of my things too was kind of like Kai's, like setting boundaries and stuff like that. I've kind of done a little bit more work this year with that. And 2023 is the most alone time I've spent in a very, 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 very long time. And I'm kind of learning to love it, which I didn't think was going to happen. Like as uncomfortable and hard as 2023 was, I was thinking about it the other day, and it is the year that little me needed. Like this is the year that little me is like, oh my God, you know?
Yeah.
Like she did that. And that was this year.
Oh my God, yeah. The little sense of pride. As I mentioned earlier, I read my diary. My younger self would be so proud of
That's what I'm saying.
me. But like just reading, like, because she wrote like almost every day.
I love that.
Yeah.
I couldn't keep up with it when I was younger.
There's like a time skip in mine where it's like me being so angry and like upset. And then there's this time skip to like 3 months later. And I'm like, you can tell that there was like growth there. And I'm like, oh my God.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's so crazy to see it. Just knowing that like younger me would be like so proud. It's a very fulfilling feeling.
No, it is. Like it's like younger me would have looked up to me now.
Yeah.
You know? I love that. Moving on to our 2024 goals.
This is a small goal. I really want to get a car for next year.
This is a small goal. I want to buy a car.
Oh, I do want to buy a car.
That's not a small goal.
That is a small goal.
I don't think that's a small goal.
I'm thinking about it like this time next year.
Okay,
so
that's
like,
some of my goals. Yeah.
So like by
this
time next year. So like that's like a whole year.
Yeah.
You know?
Some of mine are like that too.
I'll be like just getting it.
Yeah.
So like saving up the whole year.
So do you want to like buy a car cash or like go on a car payment?
Oof, see, I thought about that because I don't want to be car broke.
I know.
You know?
Right?
I really don't. But then it's like
I have a thing about car
depends.
payments.
Like, I don't want to have to pay for multiple things at once because I still have to pay back my student loans.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want it to all pile up on me.
Right.
And the next thing you know, it's like, I have like $20 to spend on
Every
whatever.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's
every
true.
month because I have so many like payments to do.
Like bills.
Yeah.
No, that's true. That's true.
So I was thinking out in cash. So then I just really have to pay for the insurance
Yeah.
and stuff. So yeah.
Mark my words, if I'm ever driving a beautiful car, I bought it with cash.
Yeah.
Mark my words, I will not. Okay, we're starting off easy. My first goal is to get back in the gym. I had a period.
That's one of mine is to be more consistent.
Yeah, okay. I had a period in my year where I was going 6 days a week, sometimes 7.
Yeah, you were going hard.
Yeah, like hard. No excuses, no whatever.
Recently, I started going to the gym at like 6 a.m.
I want to be that girl.
Yeah,
it's a
good feeling. Literally, my days feel so long. The only thing though is I like have an energy crash around like noon. So I think I gotta start taking pre-workout.
True.
Yeah,
And it'll help me too with eating. I haven't been like eating the best lately.
that's one of my other goals is to eat better because it's not the getting into the gym that gets me. It's the eating well. Because I will eat anything and everything and say that I'm bulking, and it's like that doesn't work like that.
My next goal is this is kind of like your first one, and I kind of want to put these together because I'm only really expecting one of them to happen, but is either go on a vacation or move out because those are both
Well, we are going on vacation
expensive.
though.
See, that's what I was thinking. That's why I wasn't gonna say it, because there is a surefire vacation, but like I'm
Like
talking
a tropical vacation.
Yeah, like I'm
Yeah.
talking like one of the people that works
Oh my
here.
god, we can make that happen. What the heck?
I feel like they could both happen. They could
Yeah.
both happen. And the moving out thing too is something that like could be fulfilled by December 30th, 2024
Yeah.
and I'm good. You know? So long as it happened, I need to be in my own space again. Another one of my goals, I was going to talk about this in my accomplishments, but is to find a balance in substance use, which I've kind of talked about before.
Yeah.
It is the start of December and I have not had a drink. I know I said that I was going to be sober for just November, and then I do want to ease myself into Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't want to be sick on Christmas. So I think I'm going to try this month to kind of have like a glass with dinner here. Maybe a couple days later, have a glass with dinner. I always say all it takes is one night of 2 glasses of wine, and then like the addiction is so fast that
You're
the next
falling back
night,
into old patterns.
yeah. And then right away, I'm into 5 glasses a night every single night just to feel that feeling again. So it's like, it's a really hard balance. And unfortunately, I think that 2024 is the year that if I cannot find that balance, I have to be sober, which is something that, especially at 27, I never thought that
Yeah,
I'd say.
I'm proud of you for just having a thought.
I know. I know.
That's wild.
Like, I know. And I think I'm going to be so upset, like, if I can't find a balance. But I think that's a good thing because I think it'll kind of force me to find that balance. But I actually, like, with my past, I don't know if it'll work. And if it doesn't, like, I can't. I cannot continue.
You know what? Baby steps. At least you're having the thought. You're
Right?
having the intention to put the goal out there.
Right? Oh, my God. Well, see, and I want to quit vaping.
Oh,
in
yeah?
2024. By the end, like, quit.
Quit.
Like quit.
Done.
I'm being hard on myself this year. Like I rebranded and now I'm good and we're working with it and we're doing it and
okay.
I'm becoming different. My eyes like twitching. Oh my God, that's crazy.
One more goal. I think I want to get back more into music.
Okay, I thought about that goal
Yeah.
too. I did also as well. We both love music. We've talked
We
about it
both
before.
love music.
Want to
In
hear
the
a funny
past-
story?
Yeah.
Okay, so I used to be like up to my neck in music all of the time, right? Like listening to it. We both sing, we both play multiple instruments, and it used to be like my favorite outlet. And then when I was dating Lady Cop, she thought it was the most annoying thing ever.
Oh, what a hater.
I know, and she would like give me shit for like singing in the kitchen while I cooked, which was my favorite thing to do. And this is why I always say like don't think I would have rather loved in that situation, but I stopped singing in the kitchen. And then slowly I never touched my guitar again. I never touched my keyboard again. I stopped singing because it was annoying. And for 3 years, I just didn't do it. And I remember
Whoa.
being so sad afterwards
Yeah.
because I like was the
You
when
love that.
I know I went to
Yeah.
play my keyboard and I like had a little bit of a breakdown because I wasn't as good at it. I hadn't touched it in 3 years. And I was like, oh my God. Like that was my biggest love of my
Yeah.
life, like music. And I just let it go away because it was annoying to the person that I wanted to love me. Like that's
That's crazy.
crazy. And I still don't do it. Like I still haven't really gotten back into it. But like I always say now, it's so funny. Like if you don't let me sing in the kitchen,
You're
like that's
gone.
like my rule. I'm going to just start singing in the kitchen and see what they say. But yeah, I kind of want to do that too. And then I used to love performing. Like
Oh my God. To
I
this
just
day,
don't do it anymore.
I'm not even being dramatic. To this day, being on a stage and performing is the most me I've ever felt.
I always
Like
I always
ever.
said that.
Like that is the only thing. To this day, I'm still chasing the feeling of what it feels like to be on a stage performing. But like
Yeah.
I've always said, like that is the one thing I can picture me doing for like with my life, like for the rest of my life.
Yeah. That's why I have a
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm done. We're like, can't you tell?
Yeah, and I feel kind of bad because when I graduated high school, I was really in the music program in my high school, and I got like the music award at graduation, like all this stuff, and like there's a mural with my face on it right outside the music room at my high school. And when I went to go say bye to my music teacher for like the last time, not the last time, but like the last time as his student, he made me promise that I would just keep doing music. And
I know
I
music
promise,
teachers always
yeah.
get you like that, eh?
yeah, they do.
They always
They
get you like that.
do.
My brother started playing Ave Maria last night, like Michael Bublé's version that he has on Is it on his Christmas album? I think
probably.
he sings it with his Christmas songs, yeah. And that was our test pieces one time in vocal. And I sung it and I got a really good mark. And then I remembered last night, I had this memory because he's playing it. And I was like, oh my God. My vocal teacher one day told me that I'd be paid to sing the song. Look at me now. Look at me now. I haven't sung in years.
I don't know. Okay.
Spotify Wrapped.
Arguably the best day of the year.
I was imagining my Spotify Wrapped results very differently than they were. So I honestly didn't want to do it this year. I was like, it might ruin me. I don't think I want to do it, but it was actually really funny. How many minutes did you listen to music for this year?
I listened to, it came out to be 45 days straight at...
Oh my God.
Yeah, 65,557 minutes.
That's crazy. Mine's 41,309, which I thought was crazy. It told me, first of all, that I actually should be living in Ajax, Canada.
Really?
Because people there are far more likely to be fans of Thames, Egyptian, and SZA. So maybe I'll find the love of my life in Ajax, Canada.
You know what? That's pretty good because that's not too far away.
Right?
If you're from Ann Arbor, USA...
That's so random. What the heck?
We have the same music taste.
That's crazy that mine's still in Canada.
Yeah, that is.
Huh. Maybe it's a sign. I'm just kidding. I listen to 29 genres.
That's a lot of genres.
Is it really? How much is yours? I thought that was not that many.
I think I listened to 51.
That's crazy. 51 genres?
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was 51 actual genres. That's crazy. Yeah, sometimes she's listening to like Francophone.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh my God, I had a period in the gym where I was only working out to like French rap.
That's hilarious. Okay, so top artists. I think we should go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Who is your number 5?
Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay.
Yes.
Love that. Love that. My 5 was Taylor Swift.
Ah, she's also on my list.
Who's number 4?
SZA.
Central C.
Oh, Central C.
Yes, Central C.
Central.
Oh my God, number 3.
Drake.
Drake.
You're Drake too?
Drake, number
Drake.
3. That's crazy.
I was gonna be so mad if Drake wasn't on my
was my
top
number
5.
1. Oh.
That too, honestly.
Yeah, I did not want Drake to be
no,
my
I
number
was
1.
like, if he's not in my top 5, I'm gonna be so mad because we camped out at his concert for like 2
whole
days.
weekend.
Like,
I can't. Oh my God, yeah, Drake's my number 3. Who's your number 2?
Gracie Abrams.
Beyonce.
Oh.
Yeah.
My top one's Taylor Swift.
My top is SZA. So, goddamn well I was pissed on October 4th.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Still not over it. It's really funny because I listened to SZA for 3,426 minutes, which is crazy. I don't know. I'm so obsessed with that bitch.
Wait, where's my thing? It doesn't say how many I listened to.
Top 0.5% fan.
I'm the top 0.5% fan of Taylor Swift, and I listened to 10,614 minutes.
Oh, that's crazy. And it's so funny because I always... with the way, how it gives you like your peak month of each artist.
Yeah. Oh my God, that you can see me. You can see when I got into a situationship and like when, like you can see the progression.
I'm dead.
You can see it in my top songs too. Oh my God.
I was gonna say you can like it's really funny because I always say like whichever like personality I'm choosing, I'm running with. So when I'm up, I'm up. I'm all the way up. I'm like shooting up to the moon. And when I'm down, I'm down. I'm spiraling. And you can see that in June, I'm like, summer. Hot girl summer. I've never planned a hot girl summer. I didn't have a hot girl summer. But Central C and Beyonce.
Okay.
Their peak months were both June. And then you get to August and it's Taylor Swift. As summer's coming to an end, and then we start spiraling more because September I'm all about SZA. SZA.
You can see the decline.
And then by October, I'm number 1 is Drake.
Oh, that makes sense though.
Everything, it all makes sense.
Mine. Okay, so this is how my year went. March, I'm listening to Gracie Abrams. Probably because I'm going to a friend breakup. And if you've ever listened to a Gracie Abrams song, you haven't.
You know what? No, I have. I've heard a couple Gracie Abrams. I won't do Boy Genius. I always see they're not in my top because I love music like that. But like I said, this year was very uncomfortable and it's very easy for me to send myself into a spiral for a song.
Yeah, we tend to listen to music like we wrote it.
Yes.
Like they were written about us. Like
Ceilings, still, if I listen to that song, I can throw up. Like I get sick I feel sick to my stomach. You know what I'm saying? So like I have boycotted Boy Genius as much as I do think I would be like 0.5% fan. I can't.
You're doing it for your own benefits.
Yeah, not right now. I don't. Maybe that's one of my other New Year's resolutions is to get into like that type.
Okay.
Is to have Gracie Abrams on my.
Gracie Abrams, okay, you know what? I said it before, I'll say it again. A lot of people do say this, that Gracie Abrams writes music for the people who know they're the problem. And that's very true because like
That's hilarious.
It's true.
I've never heard that.
She is the avoidant attachment style music representation I need.
I think about that about Olivia Rodrigo as well. I love that bitch, but I think she knows she's the problem and she writes songs about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so going through friend breakup in March, Gracie Abrams, top artist. And then, oh wait, no, I should have started this off with SZA. SZA in January.
Oh,
SZA in January. And then we go to March, Gracie Abrams. And then July, Taylor Swift, which is when I got into a little situationship. And getting so excited that it's summer, having Cruel Summer's my...
See, Taylor Swift is sad for me.
Yeah.
So I think that's why it came in
both.
August.
It's both for me. Yeah.
Like I'm very like Speak Now, Folklore Evermore. So I think that's why it peaked in August because it was like the come down.
For me, Taylor Swift is either like, woo, up there, or like, ooh, I'm depressed.
Oh yeah, Taylor Swift is Don't Call Me Kid, Don't Call Me Baby, you know, like.
And then after July, we're moving on to August, which is both the peak for Drake and for Sabrina Carpenter.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I was having a little back and forth between those two, you know, like I'm the shit versus I feel like shit. So that's that.
Is there anything you're surprised about for your top artists?
No.
So I was really surprised Olivia Rodrigo was not on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm surprised Daniel Caesar and Brent Faiyaz weren't on there. I don't know what the actual how they work it, where like when they start and when they end. Is it January to October?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and my top songs don't match my top artists at all. No.
That's interesting.
But I will like pick one song like that. Hey, Park. I probably listened to that like 6 times in the past 3 days. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'll pick a song.
Yeah, me too. I like hyperfixate on a song.
Yeah. I was a little bit surprised about my top artists list. But okay, so top songs.
I'm excited
I think
this.
you should do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 again. This is so funny.
Okay, I need to defend my songs though. Okay, so
oh my god, my songs I can't even defend.
So my 5th one, I Know It Won't Work by Gracie Abrams.
Okay,
because I know I'm the problem. I know it won't work.
I'm never
very
heard that
much
one.
Self-aware.
Yeah,
very much aware of the situations I get myself into. I have situational awareness. I need to start standing on business though.
Okay, true.
I know it won't work. That's that.
I've never heard that song. Probably for good reason.
Definitely for good reason.
Oh my god. My number 5 song is Gangsta Boo. I bet you gonna get what she like. No, I can't. Gangsta Boo. Yeah, Ice Spice and Lil TJ. I can't. What's your number 4?
Oh, sad. It's Opposite by Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay, I've never heard that song either, I don't think.
Oh my god, don't.
No?
It hits hard.
Is it sad?
Yeah.
You know what I hate is a sad song that sounds happy. My number 4 is Free Mind by Thames.
I love that song.
I love that song. I love Thames.
The song reminds you of summer.
I know. What's your number 3?
I Should Hate You by Gracie Abrams. Again, friend breakup.
Okay, see, our lists are funny for different reasons. Because mine...
the contrast between our top 5s.
Yeah. Like, you can see the mental illness through mine. I think I just had a rough year. You know?
I had a rough year.
You can see the crazy through mine. Oh my god. Wait, what was your number 3?
I Should Hate You by Gracie Abrams.
Oh, I've never heard that one either, I don't think.
I think you'd like that one.
Oh my god. I think that one...
I Should Hate You, I Feel Stupid. Like I almost crashed my car.
Ooh, it might make me cry.
Driving home to think about you. No.
I can't.
Driving home to talk about you at my table in the dark.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
See, that's another thing about this year is that I've learned to not cry. Because I've, up until now in my life, 365 days a year, I cry 3 times a day. And then I remember we were talking about my blocked tear ducts, and I made a joke like, oh, I haven't cried in a couple weeks. And like the past couple months, I've cried 3 times.
Whoa.
The past couple months. I'm a 3 times a day crier.
Yeah, that's.
But I know listening to Gracie Abrams will put me right back into the 3 times a day crier.
Yeah. So I've been tracking this year how many times I've cried and documenting the reasons because I'm doing a little like spot a cry rap, and there are some reasons that Gracie Abrams are responsible for.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is that I feel like just for my own good, not right now. But I'm sure I'd love them. Even by the titles, I'm like, ooh, I probably shouldn't have heard that right now.
Yours? What is yours?
Okay, so mine, so we go Gangsta Boo, Free Mind, and then number 3 is Why Didn't You Call by St. Harrison.
Oh. I've never heard that song.
Why didn't you call?
Oh, I have heard that song.
Yeah. That is number 3 of my entire year.
That's a big contrast between your last two.
Yeah, and it's sad.
I can see the mental in this.
That is sad. Oh my god, that song fucks me up. That song fucks me up. Did you get into a car crash? Always going too fast. I know. I can't. What's your number 2?
Number 2, another Gracie Abrams song. Mess It Up.
Wow.
Mess It Up. This one is the one where you know you're the problem.
Okay.
But this one's a fun song.
Can you send me the screenshot later
Yes.
of and I'll listen to it when I'm ready?
It's a fun, it's an upbeat sad song.
Okay.
Which is right up my alley.
Really?
I love upbeat sad songs because
I want to feel it all.
I'm an upbeat sad person.
Okay, I'm a downbeat sad person. Downbeat. Like You're Losing Me, I would have killed for that to be a piano ballad. I would have killed for it.
Yeah.
You know? My second top song is Heated by Beyonce.
Ooh, that's a fun song.
So we go from Why Didn't You Call to Heated.
You know what? I feel
Why Didn't You Call? Heated. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
You know what? You are the type of person, though, to be like sobbing your eyes out and then yelling the next second.
Oh, yeah.
Though. So it makes sense.
And then like, ooh, yummy, yummy. Yeah, no, it's true. It's true.
Yep.
I love that song, Beyonce's Supremacy. I was so mad that I was not at the Renaissance tour.
No.
Especially the Renaissance tour of all tours.
Yeah, that's true.
That album was crazy. Yeah. Oh my god.
I heard the concert was really good.
Yeah.
I had a couple friends who went.
Ugh, I'm pissed. What was your number 1 song?
Number 1 comes to no surprise, Cruel Summer by Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
Because I had a cruel summer situationship, started in the summer. I love you, ain't that the worst thing you ever heard? It is what it is.
I'm dead.
And that's that. But to be fair, I did first start listening to that song before situationship ever entered the picture. And my first time I listened to it was February 7th, and total streams it was 174.
Love that.
Yes.
Love that. My number 1 song.
Okay, wait.
was In the Kitchen by Renee Ross.
Was it really?
Of all of 2023, my number
actually?
1 song was In the Kitchen by Renee fucking
I was listening to that when I got ready today.
That is the saddest
Is
thing
that the
I've
one
ever
where
heard
it's
in
like
my life.
from lovers to strangers
to lovers to enemies, story of my life.
Man.
I dance. Oh my god, no, I can't. I can't even speak English. I can't. I love that it's Gangsta Boo, Why Didn't You Call Heated, and
yeah,
then
that's
In the Kitchen. Like, I'm everywhere all of the time.
That's kind of crazy.
I can't. Like, so I almost listened to Heated and In the Kitchen the same amount of times. That is insane. And I've never been more embarrassed about a number 1 song. I'm not embarrassed. I love Renee Rapp. That song is a masterpiece. But
the combination of
like that was 5. My number 1 song. That was it. Wow. Oh my god. I saw that and I was like, maybe the year was worse than I thought.
Oh my god. You're like trauma block?
Yeah, literally. Oh my god.
What was your top genre?
Crazy. Pop.
Pop and then rap.
Pop. Yeah, I started listening to In the Kitchen on January 3rd, and it still sounds perfect. It says, I played it 193 times. What was your top? How many times did you play Cruel Summer? I feel
174.
I was gonna say, that's it.
Yeah.
I thought yours would be like in the 200s.
You know what? I think it's because they started playing it on the radio too.
Oh, true.
So if you count that in, it's well over the 200s.
True. Can you imagine listening to In the Kitchen almost 200 times in a month or in the year? That's crazy. That's all we have for today. Thank you for watching and or listening.
Make sure to follow us on all of our socials at HWTH Pod.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.